acapella. Let's go, bitch. So, supposedly, there's this game coming out. It's called Anthem. I got a list here of all of the things that pissed me off about this game, and I'm going to tell you them in the order that I wrote them down, because that's the first thing that came to my mind when I wrote this list. So anyways, this is about Anthem, made by BioWare, creators of Mass Effect, Dragon Age, Star Wars, I think, The Old Republic. I think that's one of the games that they make. It's coming out in about 8 months. I think that this game is going to be a literal flop when it comes out. It's going to be the worst game, I think, in the world. And here are my reasons why. Humans versus aliens. Hey, let's give them another one of those sci-fi alien games, you know, sci-fi games where you play as a human and you're with a bunch of other humans and there's aliens trying to take over the world, you know, aliens trying, you know, the scars, and that's going to be relevant in the next bit. There's scars on the world. I hate this idea. I hate it so much because it's the most generic sci-fi thing in the world. So far throughout the trailer and the gameplay and all that type of stuff, I have not seen a single alien that's nice. If they had other alien races that you could pick from, great. It would make me like the game a little bit more. I just don't like the fact that it's humans versus aliens. That's what the game is. To me, so far, from what I've seen, I hate it. Second, the naming of items and peoples and people groups and things in this game, I swear to God, is the most generic thing I've ever heard. Freelancer is what you're playing. You're playing as a freelancer, you know? You're playing as Carolina. You're playing as Tex. You're playing as Washington. Shout outs to Red vs. Blue. They're freaking great. This isn't brand new. This is stupid. There's these things called ash giants. It doesn't make any sense. Come up with names. Enemies that you have to kill are called scars. And this is the reason why I say there are scars on the world and the human race. And I truly believe that that's what they're going for. And it's definitely what they're going for, is that they're scars. The gods are called shapers. Fucking get that out of here. And then javelins are what the mech suit things are called that you're using, the weapons. I guess the suits themselves are the weapons, but you have weapons within the weapon. They're called javelins. What the fuck kind of name is that? Another thing that I hated, this is point 3. They took the idea of Iron Man. They literally, you're literally playing as an Iron Man-esque character. You're in a mech suit where this freaking robotic AI type thing is talking to you. And then I also took that further and saw Master Chief and Cortana, but you just gender swapped them. That's another thing I saw. Like I don't get it. It's all the concepts in this game so far have been from other games. There's nothing creative in this game. There's nothing creative in this game so far. The fourth main thing is it's just Destiny 2.0. What the fuck is this shit? Yeah, it's basically just Destiny 2.0. I just see Destiny 2.0. I think that it's bland. The only people that are going to probably play it are people who like Destiny and fans of BioWare. I guess. I don't know. I'm not going to play this game. Halo without the emotion. Halo without the magic. And I don't mean magic like pew pew type magic. No, I mean like the magic, the feels, the making you feel for the main character, Master Chief. The making you feel for all the characters as you're going through this world. You know, the flood coming in, every single thing. It's like Halo. Halo has its own like magic to it, and a lot of games are trying to take that Halo magic, but are just taking Halo as a thing and don't understand what makes Halo so special. Terrible graphics. Don't get me wrong, graphics look great until you talk to somebody in the game. Yep, player models and NPC models are just terrible, the worst. I mean, don't get me wrong, they haven't released it yet. It could be completely different. I'm still probably not going to play it even if the graphics get 10 times, 20 times, 100 times better. I just don't like the concept of the game. Motionless. The character I saw that the player was talking to, or the dev as he was playing was talking to, just had no emotion. Like he was like looking, he was like, you know that one scene from what was it, LA Noire, that one guy's like, no, I didn't do it, and then he has like the weird face. That's what it looked like. No emotion, just like I didn't do it, that type of thing. It looks so robotic. The movements of the NPCs, the cinematic was hype. I was kind of feeling it, and then that don't remember what the song is called, but the song by Muse that was playing, I know it's Muse. It just didn't go with the trailer, the cinematic trailer. Like, it just didn't feel right. Gave me goosebumps when that song came on, though, to be honest. But I mean, like, it just didn't. Like, I went back and watched it multiple times, the cinematic, and it just felt like every single time it just like was starting to get to me. I just didn't. I can't explain exactly how I felt after watching it so many times. I just felt so bored. There's nothing really visually helping me understand what they're attacking. Why is it going on? You know, what, other than the fact, the only thing that the character explained in the cinematic trailer was that there is this thing called there's like the storm, I guess. The Shapers left, the gods left them to be or whatever, and then there's this town outpost thing called Anthem. I'm guessing it's the last outpost, because that's what they made it seem like, that it was like the last human settlement. And so it to me, you know, it's just misleading. You know, like, it's showing you this great trailer to make you feel like, oh my god, this is so good, this is such a good look, you know, it looks so great, and then you get to the gameplay, and the gameplay there's nothing in the gameplay. Another point is EA. They're backed by EA, and fuck EA. EA is dog shit. I don't like the company at all. And then we'll talk about BioWare itself. Mass Effect Andromeda, dog shit game. Dragon Age Inquisition. I thought Dragon Age 2 was good. I played that. Pretty good game. Dragon Age 1, brilliant game. I love that game. Mass Effect 1 and 2 were great games. Andromeda, terrible game. Inquisition was dog shit. So, you know, those are the only games I know them for. I haven't played any other games of theirs. And gameplay. All right, we'll get to the actual gameplay. Gameplay looks lackluster, very bad. I don't like it. Definitely looks really close to Destiny. Has a lot of Destiny aspects to it. I don't like Destiny. I hate it. I can't stand it. The guns don't look pleasing. They just look so bland. The generic flamethrower, you know, and the machine guns and missile launchers, all that type of stuff, just looks generic to me. I don't like it. The dialogue was stale. The voice acting was just so bad. I couldn't. The character that was talking the whole time, the Jarvis character, the voice actor was okay. The last little point for gameplay, I said not much originality with weapons or enemies, for that matter. Just seems like scars. The big ones are called heavies, you know, just Halo. Like, it looks like they took like stuff from Halo, looked up like synonyms for brute, and then they came up with heavy, and they're like, oh, brute means like, you're big, heavy, let's use heavy, you know. Like, that's just what it looks like. The last point is, from what I've heard from the devs and hearing the devs talk on a lot of the gameplay footage and a lot of the trailer parts and stuff like that, I don't think the devs sound confident in the game, especially when they talk about the game itself. Like, they just sound like they're reading something off of a script. Like, they don't sound confident at all. Like, they're not like, we stand behind our game, and we're going to tell you exactly what we think of this game, and why our game is going to be better than Destiny, and why this game is going to be, it's going to knock your socks off. You know what I mean? It's going to be the greatest game you'll ever play. And you'll never want to play any other game ever again because of how freaking great this game's, you know, gameplay is. Oh my god, man, you're gonna love this game so much. Like, they don't sound enthusiastic about the game. They just sound like they're reading stuff off of a script, or even the fact that maybe they're not reading stuff off the script. Maybe it's the actual developer, you know, one of the head developer or whatever. But it's like he's just like, okay, all right, we gotta get confident, man. We gotta get confident about this. Let's go. And the gameplay seems to be very fun, and you can use multiple weapons and the javelins, and it just, I don't know. I don't think this game is going to be fun. These are all points that point to this game not being good, and it's looked so good. The first time I watched the trailer, I was like, "Oh, this game might actually be fun. I might actually play it. It looks a lot better than Destiny for what the trailer's showing us. You know, I'll look at it some more." And so then eventually I went and I watched some gameplay footage, and I was like, doesn't look that good. And then I went and watched the cinematic trailer again, and I was like, nah, it looks terrible. And then I went and watched some more gameplay footage, and then I watched the EA thing today, and I was like, no, this game's gonna flop. It's gonna be bad. And then I went on Twitter, and Twitter was all like, oh man, this game's gonna be so good. There's some people that were saying it's gonna suck because it's EA. I don't know what to tell you. You're going to buy this game in the future. You're going to buy this game in February or whenever the hell it comes out. You're going to get the game. You're going to play it for maybe about a week, and then you're going to be like, well, this game's stupid, and you're going to want to, take it back and take it to GameStop or whatever, and you're going to want to get a different game. You're not going to want to play this game anymore. And I'm just saying it like it is because that's how most people saw Destiny 2. I feel like this game's going to be dog shit as soon as it releases, and they're going to be doing a lot of stuff to maybe make it better over time, but you're gonna have to buy DLCs and spend more money on the good stuff, and that's just what is gonna happen. And I feel like a lot of people are gonna eventually realize that they made a fucking mistake by buying this game, and they're going to be like, oh well, we should have listened to the people saying how bad this game is going to be. So anyways, if you like this little bit of a recap or my personal thoughts on this game, this fuckfest of a game called Anthem, please leave a like, on this video, and tell me what you think about the game, and then subscribe if you guys want to, because I think I'm going to be doing this more often. I had a lot of fun, doing the research on this a little bit. Actually, a lot of fun recording this. This is actually a lot of fun. I like it. So I'm going to start doing this more often. So leave a like, leave a comment, share it with your friends, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.